Hello everyone, this is Chris from Consumer Chain Productions, and today this is a tutorial on how to do frame by frame using a smoke animation. So first off, I'm going to create a new document. Say this is smoke. So then what we need to do is set up our style. Usually smoke is usually dark gray color, or even darker. It doesn't really matter. So since this is going to be a frame by frame animation, I'm gonna have to go by frame by frame. Call this smoke. Now before I start on trying to draw some smoke on the canvas marked out by these blue lines, we're going to turn on the onion skin, turn off draw behind. Now on frame 0, we're going to start by simply drawing out a circle. Since smoke is almost like a gas, it rises up. Ignore all this stuff. So we're gonna click interval 2 frames, click the plus sign down here, and you see how it created a silhouette of the previous frame. That's what I want to see. So once again, we're going to drag out the circle and click add frame, add point, sorry, not add frames. We're going to go something that looks like this. So it's just a big puff of smoke. You can either have this connected to a baseball bat hitting the ground, or even somebody punching somebody. But it's important that the gas or the smoke, for instance, is rising up. It's quite easy to do frame by frame in MOHO 12 Pro. So now I'm gonna add in another 2 frames. And then the smoke is gonna be breaking up, so I'm gonna start by adding some circles, just like this. I'm going over here. We're going to break up the shape of this smoke. But I've been playing with a frame by frame for a month now, so so we're gonna duplicate this frame by saying duplicate frame. Let's actually raise all these shapes up just like this. Simple, easy. You want to shrink down this shape too. because as the particles break apart, they get smaller. They don't stay the same size. And they don't go in the same direction as the other ones. So for instance, this guy can go over here. Shrink that a little bit. Same thing with this guy. We're gonna shrink down this circle. It's easy. Shrink this one. If you have a lot of shapes on the screen here, just like I do, it's important to carefully track every particle on this screen, because if not, it will look distorted. Now with this big circle, we're gonna do something that looks like this. So we're gonna follow the shape of the original smoke, which was this kind of like, well, a finger almost. 3 fingers just pointed out. It's just very, very simple to do. Now, I'm gonna repeat the same process on frame 8. Go ahead and start grabbing some of these points. Now we're gonna shrink down this one, just like this. And with this one, you can just delete it. And continue to move all these points. And delete this one. And then go ahead and start misshaping this big one. We just want it to be gone, except we don't want it to go by quick. Just misshape this one. It's just very easy, guys. This is why I like using MOHO 12, because after you know the software, you're going to be able to do something that looks like this. Let's actually copy this one. Do that again. Copy this one. And put it right over here. I made a mistake on this particle of smoke, or else it will not look right. So then once again, we're going to duplicate this frame. Now I'm from 10. I'm going to start to delete more particles. Go ahead and make this small. Make this smaller. Now with this one, this big one, we're gonna really shrink this one up. Try not to do that. And it's okay to copy the shape of whatever you're doing. But yet with MOHO 12, it's a little bit different from any other animation software out there, because it's pretty good at vector drawing and point-to-point animation, but as far as frame to frame, it's just good, just like this. Okay. And how you determine the speed of the smoke is up to you. I always try to imagine that a bat is coming down on the ground and the dust explodes around the bat, or the ball. And now we can add in the last frame. Start deleting some more shapes, just like that. And then I'm going to be selecting all of the shapes. And for the last one, we're gonna clear the have a blank frame right on number 14. Now we can go ahead and leave it as is, or even loop it on frame 14. So we're gonna cycle to 1, and then once we'll play it back, it looks like particles of smoke, which is very, very awesome. Now what you can do now is just let's see if you want the ball to hit on the ground when this smoke is happening. Well, we're gonna have to time it to the explosion. So in order to do that, just click over here, check mark this, Go back to frame 0. Now we're gonna create a nice red wall behind this shape. Turn on the stroke. Click and drag. Okay. Now we have the ball, which is perfect. But what we're gonna do is put the origin point at this point. I know it's hard to see. Go ahead and shrink the ball. Gotcha. We're gonna go ahead and start figuring out the times. Of this ball. So about frame 6. Gonna go down. Yeah. Then repeat the same frame. And then reset the position, reset the scale to this ball. Do something that looks like this, and then we're gonna loop it. Sorry guys. We're gonna turn off this onion skin for right now. On frame 6, we're gonna be clicking reset layer scale on the ball. Then right before the impact, gonna squash it. And then right before it leaves, we're gonna be scaling it up. So we can use this animation and where it can be like, you can have this animated to a tire or something that looks like this, for instance. But it's very, very simple to do with frame by frame animation. If you want to do fire frame by frame, you can also do that. Except with flames, it's not as easy as the tutorial that I showed yesterday. By condensing the points and then animating them. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this. This has been Chris for Kazumi-chan Productions, and if you like this content, please let me know by hitting that like button for me, and if you like more, subscribe to my channel for new weekly content. I'll try to have something up when I have spare time. But if you want to see anything at all on how to MOHO, just post it down below. And make sure to share this content with everyone that you know. Let's go with 5 likes, and I might be able to release a new video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.